Hi guys, welcome to Ask MBA. Now, I want to apologize that I am going live a bit earlier than my usual time of 11:30. But at the same time, I'm also apologetic for the fact that I didn't go live at 9:30 as I have mentioned. Now, guys, as you can check the thumbnail, this video is about how to fill the registration form. Now, firstly, I want to congratulate you guys if in case you have got a call from an IIM and you are the lucky ones because of your hard work or the smart work, you can say, and by the grace of God. Now you have got the call from an IIM and you have filled the application form or the registration form. Now, there are four questions which I'm going to talk about. Okay. I mentioned it in my notebook. And these four questions are, or these are the four mistakes usually students do. And I do not want you guys to repeat those mistakes. I do not want you guys to do these errors if you want to get in while applying for these colleges. So, the first question or the first question you must have, which I want to talk about in this live, is that what is your personal achievement? Now, if you are someone who's lucky enough to get a call from an IIM, you guys must have got this question in the application form. Mention a personal achievement. Now, I want to ask you that when it is mentioned personal achievement could be anything, right? Personal achievement, it could be you must have handled a personal trauma well. It could meant that you must have handled a situation in your family or in your relatives quite nicely. There was a function or there was an adverse situation in your locality or in your relatives or whatnot, and you handled it quite perfectly. So there could be anything. The personal achievement could be anything. You must have coped up with a situation where you were pretty down. You were hanging on to the hope. You didn't give up. You stooped to the adversaries or the adversities and you made sure that you make out of it. Now, guys, while answering these questions, you know what mistakes usually students do? They want to look presentable, they want to be flashy. You cannot impress the IIM interviewing committee by being smart. You can only impress them by being honest and genuine. Of course, you have to be smart. Your smartness has been gauged by the examiner, by the CAT examination. And now, because of the CAT examination score, you guys have got the consideration or the call. So, understand that you have to be genuine. You can only sell yourself or you can only impress these people by being genuine. Imagine yourself being a person who's judging any other person. Would you be judging that person of being flashy or trying to talk about himself and herself out of the box, or you're going to be getting impressed by that person by being genuine? I strongly recommend you guys that you have to be genuine. So while talking about your personal achievements, you shouldn't be doing this mistake that, okay, uh, I am going to mention something which I have truly not done, but still you are mentioning that. That is quite bad. Okay, so keep things simple, keep things genuine. Second question, which I want you guys to understand, is why you want to do MBA from this XYZ institute. Now, let's say you have got a call from Kozhikode, or maybe Indore, or maybe Lucknow, or maybe Amritsar, or maybe whatever. Now, the question comes is that why you want to select this institution. So you're going to be genuine. So while applying uh, for the CAT examination, I have to apply for the IIMs, and I've applied for all the IIMs because I was not sure how many considerations or how many calls I'll be getting from various IIMs. So I didn't want to take a chance. So I've applied for all. And of course, today I'm here. I want to make the most of this opportunity and I wish and I pray that I get in. So you have to be genuine. You do not have to give again rosy answers that I was born to be in this college. It is my childish, it's my fantasy or it's my uh, dream from childhood that yes, I want to be in your IIM. No, you're not going to do that. Third question I want to talk about in this live. I'm going to keep it very short, very simple, so that later on, if you want, you can watch it. And if you're someone who have just joined, then make sure that you watch it from the beginning. That what is your weakness? What weakness you have? Now, guys, if you get this question mentioned about the weakness, make sure that you talk about a weakness where you are linking that weakness work or how you're going to work on that weakness to the MBA. Let me give you a straightforward example. Now, let's say some people say that their weakness is that they are lazy. Okay, they are mentioning that their weakness is that they are lazy. I'm just giving you an example. So firstly, you have to be genuine. So if you are mentioning that what is your weakness, the examiner or the interviewer is not just interested to know your weakness, the examiner or the interviewer is also interested to know how you are coping up with that weakness. What is your plan of action? Have you done anything about that weakness which you already know? You have it in you. So if you say that yes, my weakness is that I'm lazy, so I want to push myself in a scenario where I will be pushed out of my boundaries and of my comfort zone, and that is also the reason I want to do MBA. Why? Because a great institution, an MBA from a great institution is going to make me work hard. I want to break that habit of mine, and I'm trying my hard. I'm trying to be disciplined. I'm trying to set small targets and whatnot, and that is how I'm trying to cope up the weakness of whatever. I've just given you the example of being lazy. So the third question which I have spoken or which you might be getting while applying or filling the registration form of IIM is this, that what is your weakness? Is the IIM, this is the call which you'll be getting. And then the fourth one is your strength. What are your strength? You can simply talk about whatever strength you possess, but then again link it to the IIM. My strength is that I am a team player. So because I am a team player, I want to understand the dynamics of how the team works, how to make a team grow together, how to make sure that the team is working hard in one direction to make sure that they achieve their target. Why? Because if everyone is giving their 100%, chances are that you are going to not just achieve the target, but it's going to be achieved greatly, nicely, without much hiccups, and with, of course, utmost precision. So you're going to link whether you talk about the weakness or the strength to the MBA. And when you're talking about weakness, please do not be arrogant, snobbish. Talk about the weakness, but always try to mention the plan of action. What plan of action you have to overcome that weakness? So these four questions I have, if you are someone who's going to watch this live later on, or if you have just joined in, make sure that you go through these pointers. Keep it genuine, speak or provide information from heart. Do not try to give information from brain, but speak your heart. You cannot impress the person by being flashy, but you can always impress the person by being genuine. Keep it real and always be more presentable. Keeping it real doesn't mean that you cannot be presentable. Keeping it real means you are portraying yourself as a genuine person, as a presentable person, so that the person who's listening to your answer is getting impressed. That's it, guys. I'll mention that I'm going to keep this live short. So these are the four questions you might have got while applying or registering for the IIMs. If you have got a call from it, make sure that you answer these questions correctly and by being genuine. If you want us to train you for GDPI, you guys can get in touch with us. The details or the contact details are in the description box. Thank you and stay blessed.